Good evening. Kimberly is filling in for Austin this weekend. We begin tonight with the countdown to Ottawa's first ever Ironman race. Close to 2,500 competitors will dive into the Ottawa River for the day-long endurance competition. CTV's Dylan Dyson reports.
Your bag looks pretty solid. Yeah.
Traveling from Burlington, Angela Huber was determined to compete in Ottawa's Ironman race.
It's going to be pretty emotional already. I've kind of walked around the Parliament buildings, take my pictures because I won't have my phone with me, so taking some selfies, but it'll be pretty cool and pretty motivating to be here. It's a special place.
It's her third such event, and with just hours to go before the start of the race, she's dropping off her run bag at the marathon's start line.
In the bag will be my clothes that I'm wearing. I have a tri-suit, I've got my running shoes, a change of socks for after the ride, and I have my hydration kit. I kind of pack a little bit of everything.
She's one of more than 2,400 competitors set to take part in the capital's first ever Ironman.
If we had the registration even greater, my suspicions those spots would have went. Ottawa is proving it's elevated their profile as a destination.
Racers will dive into the Ottawa River at Britannia Beach Sunday morning, completing a 3.8-kilometer swim. They will then cycle a 180-kilometer loop between Britannia, Blackburn Hamlet, and Mooney's Bay. Finally, the 42.2-kilometer run will take racers from downtown Ottawa out to the experimental farm and back around Parliament Hill. This medical tent on Sussex Drive is one of 9 medical aid stations along Sunday's route.
I think we're going to see some heat stroke and, like I said, a lot of hyponatremia. So we're prepared. We've got lots of chicken broth. We have lots of electrolytes and salt, and we'll try to keep them as cool as we can.
Stretching to every corner of the city, there will be many opportunities for spectators to take in the action.
We run behind Confederation Park on the Parkway. The bike is on the other side on Colonel By. The run course especially that goes down behind the Parliament building onto Ottawa River Pathway. Canada Parks Locks is an amazing section.
I think we're going to see a lot of people passing through, so great spot to watch, so settle down, have a nice drink while you're waiting. Got some nice shade as well.
For Huber, it's all about crossing the finish line at the National Art Gallery before the 17-hour time limit.
It feels really good when you cross that finish line and all the work you've done, and you know that you've accomplished something amazing.
Dylan Dyson, CTV News.
And Ironman race officials say they are monitoring the air quality with public safety officials for tomorrow's event. The air quality is expected to enter moderate risk conditions tomorrow, but organizers say the event is moving forward in its original format. Well, it's the August civic holiday long weekend, and many people have decided to spend Colonel By Day here in the capital. We couldn't have asked for better weather conditions for the many events happening in the city. CTV's Camille Wilson reports.
It's another long weekend in Ottawa with plenty to do. Many tourists coming from near and far to visit the capital. The Paris family is visiting from Mexico.
I'm going to see my brother.
My brother tomorrow is going to run the Ironman.
It's their first time in Ottawa, and they're taking some time to take a look around.
The change of the guard. Yeah. We're going to the Parliament.
Parliament Hill is one of the biggest attractions in the city, a must-stop for those visiting.
We came from Sudbury, and here, this is our first time in Ottawa.
Visiting the Parliament, visiting all the big famous places in Ottawa, because we're from PEI, so we're just looking to see what else Ottawa has to offer.
The city is also buzzing with other events. There's the Canadian Track and Field Championships at the Terry Fox facility, and the fireworks competition lighting up the skies at Le Grand Feu de Casino Lac Limy in Gatineau. The world's largest inflatable theme park and bouncy house is also going on in the capital for the long weekend for families, kids, and even the big kids to take a jump.
A fantastic opportunity to come out, visit us, have a really good time, and spend, at least a part of your long weekend jumping and having fun.
But it's too big to miss.
We took a 4-hour drive from Peterborough to the big bounce.
We're looking forward to seeing who can win in the obstacle course. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to take a race through there, see who can make it through the fastest.
With the influx of tourists, it also means a big business boost for local restaurants, shops, and hotels.
It's busy, but it's good. Lots of tourists, lots of locals, too, at the same time.
Camille Wilson, CTV News.
And a reminder of what will be open and closed in Ottawa this long weekend. All businesses, malls, and grocery stores are allowed to open on Colonel By Day. All museums will be open throughout the long weekend. There will be no Canada Post delivery Monday. City of Ottawa service centres will be closed. There will be no garbage or recycling pickup on Monday. It will be delayed by 1 day next week. OC Transpo buses will be running on a Saturday schedule. You can find the full list of what's open and closed on our website, ctvnewsottawa.ca. Well, the sky was lit up tonight for night 2 of the Le Grand Field de Casino Lac Limi. The Pyro musical show started at 9:15 with the main viewing location at the Canadian Museum of History. There was a DJ, food, and family activities. Tonight's theme was a dream journey to Japan. The International Fireworks Festival kicked off on Wednesday night and runs for 6 nights in total. Well, it was a beautiful evening if you were able to get outside at all. You can see this shot tonight on Parliament Hill, and it is pretty warm. It will be warm throughout the next couple of days. Here's a live look through our Centennial Glass Sky Cam. It's 19 degrees out there right now. Now, we can see over the next couple of days, we do have that smoke warning in effect. The air quality is going to be in effect over the next couple of days, but it will be sunny and a beautiful weekend if you do want to get outside. There's plenty of activities to do here in the nation's capital and plenty of things to do over the next 24 hours. Well, so far this summer, there have been no complaints about Ottawa residents being legally allowed to enjoy alcoholic beverages in municipal parks. As of July 1st, alcohol consumption is permitted in 8 municipal parks from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. as part of a pilot project approved by Council. Bylaw Services says since the launch, it has not received any complaints related to alcohol use in the designated pilot parks. However, it has received 10 complaints involving alcohol consumption in non-designated parks, which has resulted in 1 verbal warning being issued. It will soon be the end of the road for OC Transpo's Youth Pass as the City of Ottawa gets set to scrap the discounted pass at the end of the month. In a memo to Council, acting OC Transpo General Manager Troy Charter reminded councillors the Youth Monthly Pass will be discontinued as of September 1st. The pass costs $104 a month, but soon those 11 to 19 years of age will be charged at the same rate as the adult monthly pass at $135 a month. Council approved getting rid of the Youth Pass as part of the 2025 City of Ottawa budget in a bid to reduce a proposed budget deficit. Well, some bright and colorful new spaces have popped up in Centertown this summer. 3 installations called Uncommon Spaces are an initiative by the City of Ottawa and the Centertown BIA. They're located along Bank Street at Frank, Florence, and McLaren Streets and will be active through October with a variety of free events. The Centertown BIA says everyone is invited to explore and utilize the free space. Unionized workers at Canada Post have rejected the Crown Corporation's latest offer.
Canada Post is a really important service for many small business owners. It's probably one of the Canada Post's most important customers because they still heavily use Canada Post for many different reasons. However, given all the uncertainty we've seen over the last year, strike again, maybe strike, maybe not striking, whatever, this has become much more difficult for as a service to be relied on. So many small businesses have been starting to turn away from Canada Post.
Canada Post says it's disappointed in the results. The offer included a 13% pay hike over 4 years and would have added part-time workers, a move the Crown Corporation calls necessary to keep the postal service afloat. Both sides have been at odds for more than a year and a half, and the union says it's committed to negotiating until a deal is reached. Well, coming up, the Caribbean Carnival takes over Toronto. More on the 58th annual Grand Parade right after the break. Here's a live look through our Centennial Glass Sky Cam. It's 19 degrees out there right now. The Caribbean Carnival took over Toronto today with the 50th annual Grand Parade winding its way along the lakeshore. The summer celebration attracts millions of people to celebrate Caribbean culture. As CTV's Rahim Rahani tells us, those taking part in the event say there's also a deeper message behind the carnival.
Big smiles, lots of bass, and of course colorful costumes have taken over the city.
Every year I get to celebrate my friends and family at my favorite time of the year, Caribana in Toronto.
I'm a Carnival man. Carnival in Trinidad, Carnival in Toronto.
With the sounds of steel pan, soca, and calypso echoing through the streets, the 58th annual Toronto Caribbean Carnival Grand Parade is expected to draw millions of spectators and participants along Lakeshore Boulevard.
Our job is to make sure that Toronto, Canada appreciates the work that the Caribbean community does. We contribute in this festival only, over $500 million in economic impact.
We will continue our commitment at the city for the funding that it requires to make sure that festivals and carnival is here to stay.
It just shows off the incredible Caribbean community, how diverse we are here in Ontario. And I say that to our colleagues south of the border. We are the strongest, most united country anywhere in the world.
From the flavors of Caribbean cuisine, including stuffed cocoa bread with callaloo, to high-energy masqueraders, the theme of this year's festival is Take Me Home, bringing people back to their roots, culture, and community during the month of August, which in Ontario has been proclaimed Emancipation Month.
Freedom from years of slavery and bondage. That's why we come out and we celebrate this carnival, because all islands are represented here to feel free in Ontario and the City of Toronto.
The Grand Parade is the marquee event of the Toronto Caribbean Carnival, with more festivities planned through the entire weekend. Rahim Ladani, CTV News, Toronto.
Well, it was a beautiful night out there. I actually got out for a walk and walked right by this scene here on the Museum of History in the downtown area. And we can see overnight we do have that smoke settling into the National Capital Region and throughout the province as well. We do have the air quality statement in effect, but tonight's low actually dropping down to 15 degrees, so a bit more brisk than we've seen over the last couple of weeks with that heat that we saw in Ottawa and in other areas as well. 15 degrees in Gatineau, 16 in Montreal. Tomorrow's high getting up again, pretty hot out there, a high of 29 degrees in Ottawa. You'll want to wear sunscreen and make sure that you are taking breaks from the heat and also breaks from the smoke too if you are outside. 30 degrees in Brockville, 28 in Cornwall, and 30 in Bancroft. Now tomorrow's high in other areas across Canada, 27 degrees in Montreal and 29 degrees in Gatineau. Now here's a look at our 7-day forecast. You can see tomorrow we do have a forecast of that smoke here in Ottawa. Monday it will be clearing a bit and sunny with a high of 29. Millions of Canadians are under those air quality warnings, including Ottawa. Environment Canada issued the warning for poor air quality and reduced visibility and are recommending that people limit their outdoor activities. After the break, the Glengarry Highland Games wrapped up today. More on the Scottish tradition right after the break. The celebration of Scottish culture at the Glengarry Highland Games wrapped up in Maxville, Ontario today. The event featured a heavyweight competition, Highland dancing, a rugby tournament, and the best in Celtic entertainment and more. Well, persistent wildfire smoke is making it hard to breathe across Canada. In Manitoba, advisories are in effect for people with health conditions like asthma, which is forcing many to flee. CTV's Alex Karpa has more on how people are coping.
Connie Settee has lung issues and uses a puffer to help her breathe at times. She says she's trying to stay inside as much as possible.
Today the smoke is getting, and I can starting to affect my
breathing a little bit.
She was forced to leave her home community of Cross Lake in northern Manitoba at the beginning of July. She thought she had escaped the smoke by coming to Winnipeg, but that didn't last long.
As I know the smoke is here again. I can smell it right away when I walked out.
Environment and Climate Change Canada says Winnipeg and the city of Flin Flon in northwestern Manitoba are seeing air quality health index ratings of over 10. The warnings come as the province is dealing with 136 active wildfires throughout the province.
We're just not enjoying being outside, and when we do go out, it's short-lived.
Noelle Drimmy lives in Flin Flon. She says the lack of rain is causing the leaves on the trees to change colors, and the whole city smells like a bonfire.
My husband and I, we both have like scratchy throats. We've been coughing, lots of runny noses and things like that. And yeah, and the air, it smells terrible.
Data from Environment and Climate Change Canada shows the month of July was the smokiest month on record in Winnipeg. Environment and Climate Change Canada says smoky conditions are a health risk to everyone, including seniors, pregnant women, and children. The weather agency says smoke can reduce visibility, and people are encouraged to limit their time outdoors. Alex Carpa, CTV News, Winnipeg.
In the West.
Still to come, the Ottawa Blackjacks are heading to the playoffs, but still have 3 regular season games left, all at home. We have a recap of their game against the Calgary Surge this afternoon. Here's a live look through our Centennial Glass sky cam. It's 19 degrees out there right now. The Ottawa Blackjacks may be postseason bound, but they're still looking to lock down second place in the Eastern Conference.
From Greg Brown, now Smart for 3, drills it. And
Javonte Smart with the 3 to get Ottawa within 8 of Calgary in target time. They get as close as 6, but the Surge take this one 112 to 101. Ottawa is now in a tie with the Scarborough Shooting Stars for second place in the CEBL East standings, with 2 games remaining in the regular season. The Blackjacks play again on Friday, hosting the Montreal Alliance.
what an effort, responding to the challenge, and Ledecky wins the gold again. A 7-time.
Summer McIntosh came up short in her bid for a 4th gold medal at the World Aquatic Championships today. The 18-year-old Canadian swimming sensation won bronze in the women's 800-meter freestyle final with a time of 8 minutes and 7 seconds. McIntosh has won 3 gold medals at the championships and still can win another in the women's 400-meter medley tomorrow. While the world's largest bouncy castle has arrived in Ottawa at the RA Centre, the giant inflatable structure features an obstacle course, ball pits, slides, and more. And there are sessions for toddlers, children, teenagers, and adults. Tickets cost around $50. It will be in Ottawa until Sunday.
We ready?
Marvel Studios has released the first teaser trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day starring Tom Holland. The film, out next year, started filming this weekend and will be Holland's 4th time fronting a Spider-Man movie. Holland can be seen wearing a new version of the Spider-Man suit. It's been confirmed that actor Mark Ruffalo will be also reprising his role as Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk. Spider-Man Brand New Day is set for release on July 31st, 2026. Well, after the break, an iconic television series coming to an end. The Sex and the City franchise is wrapping up after more than 25 years. Those details after the break. I'm trying something.
Hairstyles, courtesy of Salon Fiorella.
Well, taking a final look at our forecast for the next week. It is going to be warm over the next couple of days, but we do have that air quality statement in effect. So smoky conditions right across Ottawa, Toronto, and other major cities in Canada. Well, finally for us tonight, it's the end of an era. The Sex and the City franchise is coming to an end after more than 25 years.
There's nothing like summer in New York City.
The announcement comes as the team behind the spin-off series, and just like that, confirms its current 3rd season will be its last. Showrunner Michael Patrick King says the decision was made along with star and executive producer Sarah Jessica Parker. The series will conclude over the next 2 Thursdays with a 2-part finale. Well, that's CTV News for this Saturday, August 2nd. CTV News continues online anytime with our digital team, keeping you up to date at ctvnewsottawa.ca. You can also watch our newscast live on the CTV News app anytime. From all of us tonight, have a great evening.